both have our phones in our hands to look production. I wish I had a watch.
You wish you had a watch? Why you need a watch?
To look production.
Productional? That's not a word.
Professional.
Professional, yes, that's a word. Hey guys, this is Dean Cantave Sr.
And Jean Gail Cantave Jr.
This is an intro video for the second annual 50 Wars 50 Meals Thanksgiving fundraiser and food drive. We are looking to raise $5,000 this year. Last year, we did a similar event, my first annual one, and we had a ton of volunteers, maybe 10 or 12 people. We raised about $2,000. And we actually hand cooked all of the food ourselves and packaged it ourselves here at my home last holiday season, Thanksgiving of 2016. And so for this year in 2017, we want to get a little bit more aggressive with the fundraising. I've upped the goal of $5,000 this year, and so I hope you all will contribute.
This will be our second annual.
Second annual. 50
50
Wars, 50
Wars
Meals program.
Yeah. This will be the second annual 50 Wars, 50 Meals program.
50 Wars, 50 Meals.
50 Wars, 50 Meals.
Yes. So we're starting today, September 1, 2017, which is Labor Day. And I wanted to get started a little bit earlier this year because to give us more lead time to plan and to raise more money for the event. My son here, Jean Cantave Jr., is my director of photography for the video campaign, and he actually has a YouTube channel. He's been helping me with some of the video marketing for the fundraiser.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So the story goes that both my mother and my father, his grandparents, passed respectively in 2013 and 2015. And last year around this time, I was kind of going through a rough patch, probably about a year after my mom died unexpectedly. And I just recall being at home in 2015 during the holidays, and I think I was in the house. I didn't go anywhere. I didn't do anything, and just was just kind of alone by myself. I don't have family here, and I'm an only child, just like my son is. Oh, actually, you're not an only child anymore. You have a sister. So my son was an only child up until a couple of weeks ago, but I'm an only child, and I just remember just, I couldn't sit there and kind of wallow in, my pain and the disappointment of losing my parents, and so I decided that every year during the holidays that I would do something that took the focus off myself and allowed me to give back and serve people in a time of need. And so I decided that I wanted to start 50 Wars, 50 Meals, but I was even more motivated after reading Tony Robbins' book, Money Mastered the Game, and listening to several of his podcasts where he talked about his non-for-profit, the Tony Robbins Foundation, how they would feed, some millions of people during that same year in 2016. I thought to myself, like, that is such an amazing feat, such an amazing goal to coordinate the efforts to provide food and services for individuals in need yearly, which is what he's doing at that kind of scale. And so I did some research. I found some organizations and not-for-profits around the country, one particular in Texas, that they've been doing this for the past 20 years, and they kind of started off just feeding, a handful to a dozen people until, they've grown and did the event each year and pulled in more volunteers and pulled in more resources to now they have major corporations backing their efforts, and they feed, a large amount of people every year. And so all of my volunteers, we thought this was such an amazing thing to do. And last year, all the individuals that I pulled in, actually what ended up happening was they were even more on board and more positive and more excited about the fundraiser and the food drive than maybe I was. And soon after it was over, they were already talking about, Dean, what are we going to do for next year? I want to continue to have something or create something outside of myself that I can look forward to each and every year.
So we'll be doing this every year?
Every year, yes.
Can I participate every year?
Absolutely. So I wanted to do something every year around the holidays that really required my own effort and energy with no return whatsoever, to basically just essentially just to keep myself busy. When I really thought about it, I just thought to myself, you know, I want to be able to do something to add to my schedule that takes the attention and focus off of myself and puts the attention and focus on other people that are a little bit more needy and a little bit less fortunate than me. And so after reading Tony Robbins' book and listening to a couple of his podcasts, I was inspired to start 50 Wards, 50 Meals. And so this is our second annual fundraiser. We're looking to raise $5,000 this year. We're also looking for volunteers. Last year we cooked all of the food here at my house. This year we're not sure if we're going to do that, but if you have suggestions and you'd like to contribute and participate over the next 8 weeks, we would love your help and assistance. And so please go ahead and donate. There's a GoFundMe campaign page that's up. If you're watching this video is probably on the GoFundMe campaign page. Or if you're watching this video anywhere on social media, you can please find the link somewhere around this video on this page to click and donate anything that you can donate today to help us to hit our goal of $5,000 for Thanksgiving week 2017. Hey guys, thanks for taking the time out to watch our video to learn more about our 50 Wards, 50 Meals Thanksgiving food drive and fundraiser event. Our event is scheduled for November 22nd and 23rd, which November 22nd is the day before Thanksgiving. And typically what we'll do is the day before Thanksgiving, we will collect clothes donations, food donations at a location here in our ward. I am actually in the 8th Ward, Michelle Harris, 8th Ward here in Chicago. And then on the morning of Thanksgiving, which is the 23rd, we actually will go out and we'll take our food out to a shelter or some location that we've deemed is location that we want to serve. And so thanks for watching this video. Please donate to the GoFundMe campaign for 50 Wards, 50 Meals, our second annual 50 Wards, 50 Meals fundraiser. And wishing you all a productive end to your year and happy holidays.
Bye guys.